Share this live, share this live, share this live. The cars. It's 320. 216. 325, 67. What is he being charged with? What is he being charged with? What's your badge number?
It's a warrant. Strauss 450.
Warrant for what?
I'm not going to tell you. You don't have any proof.
And who are you to say that I don't have anything?
Because you don't?
What's your name and badge number? What is your name and badge number? It's your policy to give it when asked, so why are you ignoring me? What is your name and badge number? What is your name and badge number? They're saying he has a warrant. What's your name and badge number?
I already told you. It's Strauss 450.
And you have to repeat it every time I ask. What's your name and badge number?
Because I know you don't just show up because you show up. Either the city
Where is
or
the law?
the state's attorney sends you out, right? If you
want
want it gone, I can put it in my car and take it home.
What's your name and badge number?
Where's the law for what you're doing?
Right?
Hey, get her badge
Take it out of here now.
number.
I'm trying to if they answer.
Thank you.
Yeah, this
That's
is
your
our
one and only
stuff.
warrant
What
for it.
she trying to give us a citation for my stuff?
Roman!
You'll be getting a citation because you
Name and
cannot
badge
block
number.
The fire apparatus. You cannot store property on the
Okay,
sidewalk.
but I
What's your name and badge number in the back?
And when he was finished with it.
What was it under? I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, that's what we got here.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Y'all
you?
be making up y'all own
That's not
rules.
2533.
Take pictures of my property.
This is what y'all take pride in, coming to work and doing this? This makes you feel big and bad? This makes you feel like you're really protecting a community by sheltering it from the harm that you're doing to it?
Get out of here.
You think the less the community knows about your dirty deeds, the better off they are? We're better off to know that you don't come out in the middle of the night to harass people that are wanting better for this community?
Y'all came down here. That is so crazy. Like y'all, who does that?
Be advised, County Bennett, Shotfire, 6 Road, right off Charles Street.
All right.
So they heard 4 shots fired and the subject running southbound Eggleston, 643.
And next to you get her name and badge number. What's the lady that who I gave my name to? Where'd she go?
This is Alexander over here.
Yeah. Because I don't want to play with her. Yeah, where did she go? Did she disappear?
She's right in this car right here. This is what they do. What time is this? Like midnight? Oh, it's almost 1 in the morning. And this is what y'all are doing at 1 o'clock in the fucking morning on a Wednesday fucking morning. You're coming out to City Hall and you're terrorizing people that are wanting better for this community. You're terrorizing people that are actively demanding better for this community. Why? Because it holds you all accountable for doing dumb shit like this. And y'all know that we wouldn't even need half of you. If we really got the shit that we were out here trying to fight for, we wouldn't need half of you to show up for shows of force like this. The reason why you're all standing here, the reason why you're all getting paid, the reason why some of you might be getting paid fucking overtime is because you've created such a violent fucking police state that they're willing to fund this. Some of y'all salaries hundreds of thousands of dollars a fucking year for you to be spending what percent of it coming out here? Because this is obviously not the first time, and hell, it's probably not going to be the fucking last. So what percentage of that money, those hundreds of thousands of dollars amongst all of you, what percent of that money is being spent in situations like right here, right now? You guys just fucking standing here. while people shift things around on a sidewalk, wait for you to fucking leave, and then bring it right back out.
You're getting another citation then.
And then looks like we'll be spending some more fucking money shoveling it down the fucking drain for dumb shit like this. For pointless shit like this. If you guys didn't do shit like this, there wouldn't be a need for protests like this to exist. But you guys keeping it up, keeping it doing, showing up over and over. Don't fucking call me.
If you didn't store property right in front of the fire apparatus here, and you can't store property on the public sidewalk, then you wouldn't have an issue right now.
Well, if we were allowed to stay in our spot that we had without people trying to lie on us, even though it was caught on camera, and trying to criminalize us, saying that we were violently harassing or threatening city workers, then it wouldn't be a fucking issue. We would be right back where we were, doing the same shit that we were doing for the first fucking 100 days without a goddamn problem. When somebody decided to take it upon themselves, or take it from whoever their higher up is, to come out here and tear down memorials of people that were murdered, whether you like it or not, whether you feel like it was murdered or not, whether they ruled it justified or not. The men and women on these poles were killed, murdered. Their lives were taken. Some of them with their backs turned. One of them in front of kids. They leave behind families. Families that come out here to adorn these memorials with flowers and teddy bears and balloons. And they took it upon themselves to come out here and tear down. So yes, they were followed. Yes, they were berated. Yes, people told them that they were pieces of shit for tearing them down because they were hurting members, hi love, of the community. Yes, nobody denies that. But as a public servant, you answer to the people. If you work for this city, you answer to its people. So if you're coming out here tearing down memorials for people who were killed in these communities, whether it was the Rockford community or Mikey Guzman in the South Beloit community, or whether it was in the custody of the sheriffs or Roscoe Police Department, it doesn't fucking matter. Rockford area community. So you guys are trying to actively, and I say you guys because at first, while it was the city workers, you guys have come out here, not maybe you individually, but you as an entity, Rockford Police Department, has come out here more than one time to rip down memorials. So you guys, you as workers of the city on the police department, and you as in City of Rockford workers, have come out here multiple times and destroyed memorials for victims of police brutality, police terrorism, in custody deaths, whatever. Multiple times. And when it was filmed, and when people in this city were held accountable, when people in this city were outraged about the fact that it was going on, they decided that they felt threatened and they wanted to move us. Not because we were any kind of threat, because we hadn't been a threat for the 98 days before that, and we haven't been a threat in the 98 plus 105 whatever fucking day we're on days after. And yet and still you keep showing up. You keep showing up to do shit like this. Wasting our money for shit like this. You keep showing up. Every time we get upset that they tear down the fucking memorials, you keep showing up.
I don't, like I said, the city calls you a station. Just for the record. For the day that they were out here. For the record, I'm just saying, this is not Minneapolis or Portland. Portland, for the record, with all the protesting that you had down there, no one would ever know that people protested at that intersection because it's not on fire. Those buildings aren't gutted. No, not
right. Y'all had people out here boarding up fucking windows for what? So we could have picnics in a park.
For the record.
Like, y'all are really dumb. Y'all are really dumb. You keep creating all this hype like something's gonna happen, showing up fucking 5 squad cars deep, and nothing fucking happens.
Well, we claim property.
Okay, so So what's her name? Like, okay, I claim my property.
You got it. She'll give you the.
My only concern, as far as the scope of this is not Portland. This is not any other city in America that had buildings on fire, millions of dollars of damage. All you had was chalk that was power washed off the sidewalk. And a bunch of people.
And y'all were trying to arrest people the first time they was doing it. Y'all were trying to arrest people for that. That's the exact shit that I'm sitting here talking to you about. Sending 3 times as many people as this for people writing on the sidewalk with chalk saying you're gonna arrest them. They just wrote on the chalk and it fucking rained and it's gone. But y'all want to make a big deal about fucking sidewalk chalk.
Latino community over the other side of that bridge. They chose that. That was a decision that they made. They could have chosen respect with the community, and they chose fear. And I said this to the officer, and he had no answer for me. I said, what do you do when you have a community that now has no respect for you?
And let him know.
You're not choosing to respect them, and they don't hear you. What do you have left of it? He didn't say anything. I just want you to hear me say this.
So Ari is in here. They said that he had a warrant.
In the meeting.
So he's in the paddy wagon.
You need the respect of the community, and all I can do is you can't demand respect from me. Respect is earned. And I know you're all doing your job. But understand this one thing, respect is earned. And you're on a force that chose for as long as they've been around before O'Shea. They chose as a department and as a force, they chose fear over respect. They don't build bridges in that side of the community. They don't do anything with the adults. That's why I thank God there's no pony rides and baked goods and balloons for little black kids this year from O'Shea. Because I'm thinking, you want to do that and pet little kids on the head? What about his dad? What about his uncle? What about building bridges with the adults? But you want to have a photo op with a little black kid? What about his dad? You care about his dad not having opportunities in this town? Or is he only walking around viewed as the next potential man in prison, man in jail?
It's profit over people.
Is he the next bed warmer in the Justice Center? I know how that works. The state owes the Justice Center money for every empty bed that's in there. And no officer can tell me in this town that there isn't a deal struck. If those beds are empty, you owe us. How do you live in a society that says we stand for justice, but yet we strike a deal with the state that every bed that's empty, you owe us for every bed that's empty?
One,
Meaning your job.
2, 3, 4, 5.
That's literally what they're saying. That's literally what it means.
6 vehicles.
You have human beings as quotas, but yet you all took an oath to uphold the law. To uphold the law. Knowing that you have pie charts and graphs and meetings that you sit down with where they talk about how many tickets get written up, where they talk about how many cars get repoed, where they talk about how many people go into jail. That's why I don't want to see another balloon, another pet little black kids in heaven. We're not animals. If you guys really want to build bridges, talk to your mayor.
All right,
Talk
do we
to
have
your
everything. Have everything cooked up. All right, you guys have a good night.
As long as y'all don't fucking come back.
Don't kill nobody. Use your tasers. Yeah, y'all know which one it is.
We're not the fucking killers, you dumb bitch. You're the one that's out here fucking doing shit.
Solve a murder. We coming to get our.
First of all, I'm on the sidewalk. There is nothing against being on the goddamn sidewalk, and I hadn't moved for a full 5 seconds before you even wanted to say that dumb shit, you stupid bitch. You suck my ass, you dumb bitch. Fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Fuck you too.
Fucking hoes.
And fuck you too.
Fuck you.
And last but not least, you dirty bastard.
Fuck you.
They just took Ari. They just took Ari in the paddy wagon, said he had a warrant, wouldn't tell me what it was for.